Okay, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Shoot.
How did Beyond You start?
So, Beyond You started in a very introspective phase of my life where I was going through my shadows and my light. And during that process, I remember I watched a movie about inner journey. And after that, I started sharing little stories in Instagram about astrology, about myself, rituals. And I noticed that a lot of people were being seen and they were resonating with my inner journey. And I noticed that I wasn't alone, and a lot of people felt validated. And I think Beyond You started from that space, not a project, where we can relate one another. And sometimes our journeys can be great mirrors to each other, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So, is Beyond You meant to motivate people in their mental health journey?
Look, no, I don't think motivation is something that you acquire from the outside. I think motivation is an inner trigger or an inner journey. We can motivate others. Beyond You is just a space where we can show vulnerability, authenticity, where we can share our stories, especially mine last year. So if that can resonate with another person that is going through the same journey, then great and blessing. And if from that space they would like to start their own journey, then blessing. And if not, and if it's just a little piece of material or a little trigger that will resonate later on, still a blessing.
Which episode impacted you the most?
Well, I think episode 2, when I talk about my sexual abuse, I remember when I was recording it, I was very triggered that day. And before releasing it, there was a lot of anxieties. But once it went out, I felt very liberated because I identified that the story was no longer defining me. And what was beautiful afterwards is that I received a lot of messages from people that they relate to my story, that they were sexually abused by their brothers, their parents, their coach. And it was beautiful because most of them, they wanted to also shift the perception of that story and take ownership of that particular incident, okay, and come out of it like I did. So definitely episode 2.
Looking back at season 1, what would you change?
So at the beginning, my perfectionist wanted to change my Latino Sofia Vergara accent. But then I realized that this space Beyond You is not about being polished, or it's not about being perfect. It's just about being authentic. It's just about being you. Perhaps I would eventually expand the subjects more, but at that moment we were starting. We wanted to just give bites and little puzzles, and it just felt right to be as short as possible by then.
After that journey you have shared in season 1, do you think you are fully healed?
Oh, damn, no. Sorry, can I say that?
Of course.
Okay, maybe we should strike that out from the recording and the editing, but At least I didn't say no. But now, look, to answer your question, no, definitely no. I think as humans, it's not, we're never going to be fully healed. I think it's about embracing who we truly are, our lights, our shadows, our experiences, whether positive or negative, our traumas, our inner child, our learnings, and just by validating them, you can hold yourself by the adult that you are today better or subtle rather than before, where you perhaps used to respond from the pain, from the trauma. So by observing, okay, your shadows and your inner self, perhaps you can respond to life in a lighter way. So I would say no, I don't think anyone is fully healed, and we will never be. It's just about embracing who we are and carrying ourselves forward.
What would you tell to everyone who has been watching season 1?
Well, thank you for watching. We truly hope that each episode resonated with you in a way. We created it with a lot of vulnerability. I would tell each and every one of our viewers that there is nothing wrong with being vulnerable. There is nothing wrong with sharing your story. There is nothing wrong on re-looking at the past experience, your childhood, your family, and just redefine the meaning of it, you know? And just hug yourself, just honor yourself, honor each of the single experience. And thank you for watching and stay tuned.
Why season 2 and how it is different?
Okay, so season 1, it was about the beginning, about the origin, right? Per se, family loyalties, childhood, mirrors. So there were small bites and they were about my journey. Season 2 is how we carry ourselves forward. It's about integration. And in this season 2, we bring a lot of guest speakers so we can also hear their journey as a collective journey, you know? So eventually season 2 we were starting. I think, season 1 we were starting. I think season 2 is we have grown, we have integrated what we learned, what we have seen. And right now is that how we carry that learnings in our day-to-day life. So I really hope you enjoy season 1. I think season 2, there is a lot of love coming in the way. There is a lot of learnings. There is a lot of things that we need to, or we want you to see. And yeah, thank you for this, by the way.
Thank you, Sharwell.
Well, thank you for this backstage and closing season 1 in the best way possible. We love you and we send you many kisses.